Hello, YouTube family. Auntie has not only great scoop today, I've got questions, so I'm looking for these comments to load up. I'm Daddy Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's bigger. It's curls, it's scoop, it's a little wisdom. You're going to laugh. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start off with a hug. Come on. How y'all doing? It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. Lauryn Hill done canceled the damn tour. This reunion with the Fugees, Pras, and Wyclef, what happened? You know, people are thinking, oh, she just canceled the show. No, the show was supposed to kick off Friday, Florida. The whole tour has been canceled. No explanation. I knew that I'd have to listen to the tapes. I would just never want to see her. I don't feel like doing that. You're not going to show up 3 hours late. Then you're going to cancel. You get to a point. You have to respect your fans. They want to pay money to see you and excited to hear their songs and hear this foolishness. The tour is canceled. They're going to give people back their money. But this tour is canceled. You know, much as I love Anita Baker and play her music, I ain't never going to see her again. She never apologized to those people in Atlanta. Never apologized. Say your hip is hurting or you had to get surgery or something happened. Respect your fans. They paying money to see you and like you. As I get older, my favorite saying is, I'm not doing that. That's like my favorite. I'm like, I ain't doing that. And I have a question about something about weddings that I need your opinion on. Kanye West is finally offering up an explanation for his behavior. He's like, keep that Henny away from me. We're talking about Hennessy, the brown liquor. Even though there's white Hennessy that they sell down in the islands. But he's like, keep the Henny away from me. He says, Hennessy brings out my demons. And I guess this can explain some things that have gone on with Kanye West. When we finally see Lizzo, she lets us see a little bit. But, you know, she's losing weight. And she's also working on a new album. Guess who may be coming to Saturday Night Live or coming back? Steve Martin looks an awful lot like Tim Walz. I am hearing, and Steve Martin is considering it, coming back to Saturday Night Live. They're known for their political skits, which are spot on. You already got Maya Rudolph coming back to play Kamala Harris. Steve Martin may be back to play Tim Walz. What I liked about the press conferences yesterday, the folksy humor, personality, Steve Martin would be perfect to play Tim Walz. And leading up to the election, you know, these skits that they do on Saturday Night Live are really good. But that is what I'm hearing. Rapper Nelly arrested in St. Louis for possession of ecstasy. And he ain't had no insurance. I don't even know where to start asking. Nelly, you dropping dirty? You ain't got no insurance. Caught with ecstasy, 4 pills, but no pills is enough. They're in St. Louis, his hometown, because I heard Ashanti had a baby like a month ago, but they're not ready to talk about it because they got this new reality show that they're filming in St. Louis. I hear it was a boy. Now, 4 pills is not a lot, but could this be a publicity stunt? And I'll tell you why, because y'all know these reality shows, they're full of stunts. But Nelly, this ain't a good look. And are you near 40? You're 51? You out here driving dirty? No insurance. So I'm sure this is going to be a major part of one of the plot lines of their reality show. And the baby. We're going to see. ABC has moved the studios of The View. I heard this big move was coming where they're not going to be on Times Square, but The View was never on Times Square. I was on I don't know what street I was on, but it wasn't Times Square. Well, anyway, Whoopi Goldberg, she hates her dressing room because it doesn't have a bathroom. When you're a certain age, you know you want your own bathroom. It's like, yes, give me my own bathroom. And she's mad. And they said she had a meltdown because there was no bathroom. Now, one thing about The View, and I do not decry anybody who takes a vacation, but y'all need to have feelings for the month of August because there's too much going on. August is a busy month. Believe it or not, major stories happen. You got the Democratic National Convention popping off. We're finishing up with the Olympics. The young man whose package couldn't get over the vault. Oh, it looked like it hurt. And they had all these marks against him because he couldn't help it if his package is big and he couldn't get over the damn thing. There's so much that happens in the month of August. I really wish they would get fill-ins, not to take their jobs, but just to keep the topics and the hot topics going. This is an important month. When they come back, well, Whoopi have a bathroom because they said she had a fit. It was like, I'm not even using this dressing room. I want my bathroom. A Different World, great show. The year was 1987 and it ran for 6 years on NBC. We were captivated. The story of Whitley and Dwayne Wayne. Well, a sequel is being planned at Netflix, and it looked like it's going to happen 20 years after Whitley and Dwayne got married. It's going to follow their daughter, who is going to be a student at Hillman College. Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison played the characters. Don't know if they'll be a part of this sequel, but it's coming to Netflix. Serena Williams, she's over in Paris at the Olympics, and she went very public about an incident that happened where she wasn't allowed into a restaurant. She said the restaurant was empty and they wouldn't let her in. A lot of people said, well, didn't they recognize you? Did they just look at the color and say, you ain't coming in? Because one story that was going around that she was looking in the wrong restaurant, that the restaurant she wanted to go into was actually crowded and she was looking into another. Now, the new spin on the story is, we didn't recognize her. Sometimes Serena can look a little different with the makeup. It's like, sometimes. Know that the foundation, it's got to match your neck. Your foundation and makeup is to enhance, not totally change who you are. And you're like this. Harpo, who this? Who this trying to come in a restaurant? Harpo, who is this? It's a lot of stories going around. I have many questions. Jonathan Majors revealing that he's having important dialogue with his ex. Excuse you? What's important dialogue? We're going to ask Harpo. Harpo, what is important dialogue? What is important dialogue? Why are you talking to this woman? Your career is shot. The damage is done. There's nothing to say to this woman. And she don't need to be talking to you. It needs to be over. No conversation. What's important dialogue? They lost me with that part. That's an important dialogue. What? Jonathan. Now, we're not going back and forth with this damn woman. You got Megan Good. What's going on? There is no important dialogue. What, do you want her to change her mind? The damage is done. The damage is done. Once you all of a sudden stand up there and say, well, I was lying. I think it's dangerous. Important dialogue. Maybe you guys can explain it to me because I don't understand. I don't. Maybe I don't want to understand, but I don't understand. Luther Vandross, the documentary, is coming to the big screen this fall. Almost 20 years after his death, Luther Vandross, one of the greatest singers of all time, his heavily guarded private life, battles with weight, The documentary is coming on early next year on CNN, OWN, and Max. Jamie Foxx is one of the producers. Well, it's been playing at a lot of festivals. There's going to be at the Martha's Vineyard Film Festival. Well, it's coming to theaters. Maybe not for long, but it's coming to theaters this fall. And as soon as I find out, I'm going to let you know. 2 new trends are coming. They're coming out with a pretzel-scented fragrance. Anybody familiar with Auntie Anne's, the pretzels? They're buttery, they're good. Sometimes you have to get the ones that are not salty. This is coming out. Would you want to smell like a pretzel? And weddings, which can be expensive, but you got to be smart about how you spend your money. There's a new trend where people are asking or telling people, look, if you want to come to my wedding, you got to pay to come. There was a couple on the Today Show, a black couple. They're charging $333 to come to their wedding, a piece, not a couple. You can come to their wedding and you're going to have the most fabulous 12-hour day. I ain't paying to go to nobody's wedding. I don't have 12 hours a day to give to somebody for a wedding. I'm already walking in the door with a nice gift. Aren't they gifts nice gifts? Pay to go to somebody's wedding? No. And if you can't afford that wedding, you need to scale it down. Scale it down. A wedding and a marriage are 2 different things. Do not enter into the marriage broke or thinking, I'm going to get all the money back because I'm going to start opening the gift cards, the gifts, and the envelopes at the wedding. Y'all know some older people, they still believe in putting $5 in the card. My mom used to do that. She said, I got a gift for so-and-so. I'd be like, Mom, $5. She said, what's wrong with that? Some people don't believe, and they don't. And normally, they're older. And you just got to say, bless your heart, $5 in the card. Okay. My mom got offended when one of my girlfriends got married, and they said, monetary gifts accepted. I still question to this day, is that you do something etiquette? Is that proper to put on it monetary gifts only? Because you'll get some people, they'll slide 5 in, they'll slide a 20. I asked a lot of questions because I just need to know, is it me? Jonathan Majors, why are you talking to his ex-girlfriend? I don't even understand, but I had to write it down. Important dialogue. Ain't no damn important dialogue. You done mess me up. Mess my career up. Ain't no important dialogue. Should you pay to go to someone's wedding? Someone said, you can come, but it's going to cost you money. Do you just look at them in the eye and say, I won't be there. Please take my name off of that list. It's Curls, it's Scoop, it's Wisdom. Y'all know I'm silly. But I asked a lot of questions. So leave your comments. When you see the notification bell, you will know that we are here. Subscribe to the channel because we're here. We're here every day. We're here every day with Big Hair, Curls, and Scoop. Also, leave a comment. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. How long I've been doing this and I still don't get this ending right. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We're here every day. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I'm your auntie of pop culture.